This is KVM, the best hypervisor for Linux. It runs inside the kernel, so we have minimum latency. The virtual machine is handled by libvirt. The interface is Virt Manager. We're running on Arch, on my old i7-4790K, an 11 years old CPU which I deprecated recently. We have 20 gigs of space and 8 gigs of RAM. I'm using the official Gentoo live CD, even though you could really use any other thing. Spam enter to skip the 5-second timeout. As soon as I see a few lines with the input text, I know keyboard input is being buffered, so I can hit enter for the next dialog. That there is the dialog, it's just keyboard layout selection. As soon as I see Network Manager on the screen, I know I can start typing away. As with any other installation, first we have to partition the disk. One partition is more than enough, and we just have to make it bootable and write the changes to disk. Instead of using the arrow keys, I just press capital B and capital W. It's time to format the partition. I use XFS mainly because I type it faster than any other. Mount it. I like to use Tmax to do two things at once. This is one of the key points of the speedrun. I've routed the A hostname through libvirt's DNS to point to the host. I have a custom HTTP server running there, details later. It just serves this a.tar file, which is no more than the decompressed version of the latest stage 3 tarball at the time. This is the most important file of a Gentoo install. I start buffering the next command, which is just unpacking the a.tar file. That was for copying the DNS server list to the new install. Now we change the file system root to the new install so that we can execute commands inside. In this run, for obvious reasons, we're using exclusively binary packages. Compiling anything would make the speedrun take much more time, and to be honest, I don't see the point. A regular source Gentoo package is downloaded from upstream, that is the official repository. However, binary packages are produced by the Gentoo team and are signed by them, so we need to run the Gentoo trust tool so we can verify them, otherwise the package manager will fail. We can't install anything until that's finished, but we can update the package list in the meantime, which takes a while. The only thing I install in this run is grab, the bootloader, so we can queue it. So now we'll finish before sync. If we are fast enough, we can change a few settings before the package manager starts. The HTTP server we're running is actually a custom cache for the package manager. This way we can download all the files without touching the internet. We trick the DNS once again to point the package repositories to the host. However, since we're effectively impersonating thisfiles.gentoo.org, we can't use HTTPS. So let's modify the config to remove the S from HTTPS. Now the package manager works. To win a few seconds, we can enable parallel installs. So, we need a kernel. Believe it or not, it's recommended to install a binary kernel when installing Gentoo, mainly because it's very hard to predict what your system needs beforehand, and it's recommended to use one of the existing programs to help you with it. But we're gonna go one step further and yank the kernel from the live CD. We also need some of the modules, but let's just copy all of them. Let's remove the root password so we can log in. Finally, we can set up grab as soon as the install finishes. And now we wait.